Good morning. We just got back from Judge Ramos's courtroom in 2401 at the Richard J. Daley Center. And this morning, this entire case, this 4-year legal ordeal for Rylan has concluded. We were in front of Judge Ramos on a default motion against Maurice Murphy, who was the bank robber that started this entire thing. And we got a default judgment against Maurice Murphy. This morning, he was served with the motion earlier this week, and Judge Ramos signed off on a default judgment of $20 million. We don't expect to collect against Maurice Murphy, but in the event he ever won the lottery, that judgment is going to be executed against him. The 4-year legal fight against Desplaines was resolved last Thursday. We were on trial in front of Judge Ramos, arguing motions in limine, when the case settled for $1.9 million. It was a battle with Desplaines and their attorneys. We were prepared. We were ready for the jury to be brought in to start jury selection when the case settled. We were prepared to call a number of expert witnesses in the case to prove, contrary to the suggestion of Desplaines, that it was the Desplaines officer that fired the shot that went through Rylan's arm into his abdomen and sent him on to Lurie Children's Hospital for what came out to be 18 surgeries and a lifetime of pain and a disabling arm. Rylan is an amazing, amazing young man who's persevered through this and is back. He's in college now at Columbia and is ready to get on with his life. We're honored to represent Rylan. So I don't know if anyone has any questions.
How are you doing? Can we put the mic?
We need to move the mic.
Move the mics closer.
Here, we'll just
or-
come on down.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Just slide the move.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing pretty good. Just living my life like normal, and it's pretty nice to have gotten this settlement and this ruling, I guess. I would have liked to see a little bit more action on a larger scale, I guess, though. To ensure this would never happen again to anybody else.
What were you hoping the actions that you're alluding to? What were you hoping some of those actions would be?
Better training for police, some like regulations or laws or something, just to make everyone feel a little bit safer. Make sure nobody else gets shot and has to go through the stuff that I did. Yeah, I don't know.
Rylan, can you just talk in brief about what life has been like since you were injured?
Yeah, since I was injured, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, went through 18 surgeries, did physical therapy for about 3 years, 3 hours a day. And then outside of all of that, just doing school, working, and playing music, and writing music, yeah.
And what has it been like now? I mean, you're described as this guitar prodigy, and have you been able to play guitar? What has it been like for you since this happened, and how has that affected, your hopes and dreams for being a professional musician?
Yeah, well, it's affected my playing a lot. I definitely have a lot less dexterity in my hand than I used to when I used to play. So I've had to make a lot of adaptions and just try and figure out new ways to play and new ways to do things. So yeah, my playing is a lot different than it used to be, but I'm trying to make it work, and I've also tried to expand into as many more instruments as I've been able to. Yeah, hopefully that answers.
And just another question, follow-up. How do you come away from this? Are you bitter? Are you angry? What are your feelings? What are you feeling?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a bit bitter. Like I said, I just wish that that a little more came out of it.